Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Evan Better Presents. This is of course Prison Architect, Alpha 23, and basically what you guys are seeing here is I'm kind of fabricating a recording here. I was streaming this on Twitch TV just like I do with Factorio. Every Tuesday you will see me streaming this. And what happened was Bandicam for some reason just did not like the new Prison Architect Alpha 23. It just couldn't decide if it was OpenGL, the target window couldn't decide if it was OpenGL or DirectX 10, so it just wouldn't record. So I'm recording this with OBS, and we'll see how the quality is, and it might be a better choice than Bandicam for recording this one at least. It's kind of a shame too, because I don't mind the use of Bandicam so much. It isn't exactly the most friendly thing when it comes to my Sony Vegas Pro 12, but it works nonetheless. Anyway, so I'm going to basically do a mock-up of what I designed for the live stream so that you guys get a general idea of where we're at when you start seeing it, these episodes uploaded. The basic idea of this new prison in Alpha 23 is we have to deal with contraband. Contraband is something they really overhauled in this alpha, and it's going to be something that we're going to have to deal with a lot. So let's start off by building the basics. Okay, these four offices are going to be warden, accountant, security chief, and maintenance guy, foreman. Oh wait, I need to also make sure there's an entrance for the visitors. Okay, so we'll make another one up there like that. This will be the visitor entrances. Entrance, ha, ha, ha. Alright, then we need an entrance to the yard. Okay, road gate obviously right here, and we'll have the doorway into the main prison right there. Well, how big is this gap? 3. No, too big, too small. Needs to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, 4, 4, and this hallway here is going to be where we're going to have all of our stuff, our kennel, utilities closet up here. Okay, let's make the kennel and the staff room, the armory. What's the height of that? 5, 5. And that'll be security office. The new security offices are pretty cool in Alpha 23. They've changed a lot of stuff around, and they've made it a lot more interesting than it used to be. So we'll see how that turns out. Could be pretty good. We'll have to see for sure, but I'm kind of excited for it. Okay, so here's the main gate right here. Well, this will be the main gate from the deliveries area into the prison. This will be the main area of the prison. So we'll make a hallway here, 3 wide. Hallway for the staff. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll map on this all the way up here. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, probably going to need to make this a little bit longer actually. We'll go to about there, because we need to put exports. We've got deliveries in this area here. Garbage will be down here. Exports will be somewhere in the middle. So that's how we'll set that up. Alright, let's see. That's going to be the road gate right there. And, well, we'll pause this. We don't need these guys doing this. And we also should probably turn off prisoner intake for right now. Okay. Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3. Make this kind of a private hallway here. 4 offices here. This will probably be workshop space all along this point here. So we'll just make this all one big huge workshop. That could be for tables or whatever. We'll have the presses and all that shit there. This top area here is probably going to be for the forestry area, so we can get some trees. Okay. Let's set up a hallway here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, forestry area. Workshops. Let's set it up so we have a psychiatrist office, classrooms, shit like that right here. Let's make a holding cell right here. And we'll have a shower section back here, like usual. Alright, holding cell will be that. Obviously we'll have a gate here. There'll be a double gate right there. No, this has got to be visitation. This has got to be the visitation room. Too big. Okay, visitation right here. So the guests will come in, boom, they'll go into the visitation ward, and they'll come out and they'll leave. And that puts a couple of doors between their exits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors if they were trying to escape that way. So that's plenty of security there. Let's see what else we're going to do here. Holding cell. It's an important one, right? Shower. Excuse me, back here. And last but not least, let's have the medical ward right here. And a morgue. So, you know, what was in the news? Oh, real tragedy about Robin Williams. That sucks. It's so sad when somebody, you know, somebody that basically was probably my favorite actor when I was growing up, you know, and he didn't see a way out, and he had to kill himself. That's so sad. So sad. Depression sucks. Depression sucks fucking bad. You know, and it's so easy to say something like, why don't you just don't be depressed? You know, why don't you just fucking stop being such a downer? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work like that. Whoops. Hopefully everything's okay with the recording. Yeah, so you know, that's really sad about Ron Williams. You know, I hope his family does okay. What do we need to have down here? So we've got the basic shit up there. Workshop. Oh yeah, let's get the psychiatrist office to seize. This is too big. Let's cut that back down a little bit. Alright, so we have our 4 psychiatrist offices. And this space up here is going to be for laundry. So let's make this hallway have a 2 wide. Alright, we'll bring this up here. Yeah, so guys, make sure you are checking out the Twitch TV stream on Tuesdays. It's not exact when I'm streaming it, you know. It really, which is kind of annoying because, like, well, how the hell do you know when I'm on, right? I haven't been able to work out a schedule just yet, but it's usually going to be in the morning before noon Eastern Standard Time, because that's when I'm going to be mostly around with free time. But that's not a guarantee. 8 a.m., or 8 meters, 8 meters. Shit. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, I think Twitch TV is going to be a regular thing for me. I'm going to be playing a lot of the games on that live and recording back. You know, that might include Minecraft when I start the second season of the Minecraft, Minecraft, which is going to be mostly focusing on rotary craft. Eight, beautiful. Oops, I said beautiful. Ugh! All right, so we got our 2 classrooms, our laundry, 4 psychiatry offices. This hallway here, which will also be leading down to where we're going to have the prisoners. Oh, I need to make the kitchen. Kitchen, good. Kitchen, good. There's our kitchen. Let's this is our main hallway here, right? This should be 4 wide. It is. Let's continue this son of a bitch all the way across. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming, you know, our second series of Minecraft on Twitch TV. Maybe, you know, I'll work it up to like Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays if I can. It all works around school, of course, and that may have to change when I start back up in school again. But which is going to be soon, sadly. Sadly, I'm almost done. I shouldn't be sad. I should be happy. But anyway, the you know, Mondays, Tuesdays, maybe Wednesdays, I'll be streaming different shows. I've been really getting into Altus Life, Arma 3. It's a role-playing game for Arma 3 there. It's pretty fun. And that's going to be definitely getting streamed a lot. We'll see how that turns out. Let's see, make sure these dimensions are similar. 27 is way too tall. This is more like a 22. 23. I'm going to try and keep the prison population in this place under 500 if possible. Just make shit a little easier, right? Just make shit a little easier. But yeah, Altus Life, Minecraft. What can you expect to see going forward? There's going to be Altus Life, Minecraft. There's going to be... There we go. DayZ Standalone, if that ever gets freaking half as fun as the original was. You know, maybe I'll get back into Battlefield 4 and start streaming that shit. Factorio, obviously. Factorio is going really well right now. I'm really happy with the way that Factorio is being played out. I really do like this. There was a guy in my stream on Monday who was telling me about some mods that exist for Factorio. I didn't even know there was mods for Factorio, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out, because modded Factorio sounds like it'll be fucking fun. That's the best thing about games nowadays, is that, you know, back in the day, a game would come out and then people would make a mod for it, and then they would make a mod, they'd make a game that was basically that mod, and then you had all this awesome fun, right? But now, what is a big common practice is that the game is good, but the mod is so much better. DayZ is one of those prime examples of that, where the game DayZ is fine, or sorry, Arma 2 is fine, but the mod of it is 10 times more fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 10 times more fun than the game itself, which is kind of freaking strange when you think about it. Shouldn't that not be that way? But it totally freaking is. So if modded Factorio is more fun, then I'm definitely going to be a part of that. Def. For sure. For sure, brah. For sure. Da-da-da-da-da. Suck my balls. Suck my balls. Suck my balls. Come suck my balls. Let's see. I got this. I'll leave this open space for my own possible use. Whatever I could want to put there. Kitchen. It's going to be right in y'all. Let's see. Staff storage room in y'all. Yum, yum, yum. Suck my balls, suck my balls. Alright, then we're going to have cleaning cupboards down here. And this should be 7, and this should be 7. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 5, 5. Beautiful. Clean cupboards, obviously super important to have lots of them. And that'll be staff only hallway there. Da 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 da. Suck my balls. Okay. Now let's get some of these prison blocks set up. Gotta watch. We gotta deal with contraband being thrown over the walls. I kind of don't want to completely eradicate the possibility of that by making it so there's no real outside contraband coming in, because that kind of takes away from some of the fun. So what we will do is we'll build ourselves a nice perimeter fence. Yeah. And yeah. Stop tunnelers. Tunnelers obviously are a big frickin' problem. But perimeter fence is expensive as some bitch, so that won't be something we'll do right away. Worry about tunnelers. We gotta deal with that shit. That's always so annoying. You know, I don't build prisons to be these beautiful Club Med resorts that a lot of people do. I don't really understand why a lot of people do that. It's like, this is a prison game. This isn't a let's make it beautiful with all these outside areas and all these great places for contraband to be, you know, thrown over the walls and all this space, and there's greenery here and there's greenery there, and oh, look at the size of the yard, and oh, isn't life in prison so fucking dandy? No, 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 sir. No, sirree. That is not how shit is in real life. Shit in prison sucks. I just got to move this back a little bit. It's so far forward. Much more far forward than the actual design that I made. Okay. And I make a prison. I try to make prisons that are like fucking prisons. You know, there's metal detectors everywhere. There's guards patrolling. There's, you know, I try to. I'm gonna play only with hardcore guys. So you know, like it's only gonna be like the top tier maximum offenders in this joint. So keeping that in mind, I gotta make it so that these guys can't smuggle shit in. You know, I don't want to make a prison where there's all these loopholes. Why the hell would you ever design a prison where you have to go back and correct because they're smuggling so much stuff in through the kitchen, and they're smuggling so much stuff in through the tunnels and the walls and all that? What the fuck would you ever want a prison like that? Doesn't make any sense. I'm not building a prison like that. Fuck that shit. I'm building a prison that you know, when the guards say, get to the floor, you fucking drop. Because you're about to get shot, son. That's what I'm building. At the same time, I don't want to fail by the conditions. You know, like, I don't want to end up with a shit ton of murders or something like that in the prison. That's not something you want to do either. That seems too wide. 2 meters. 2 meters. No, it's good. Da, 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 da. So, let's talk about Gabe Newell, Valve, and Half-Life. Freaking 3, 4, whatever you want to refer to it. 3. What a pile of horse shit. Like, talk about a company that has a product that was huge selling. Insanely huge selling. And I remember playing the hell out of Half-Life 2. And then I played all the mods. And then I played, I played all the expansions. And then I played all the mods. And then I played Half-Life 2 forever. Forever. And I played Natural Selection forever. Sorry, Half-Life, if I said Half-Life 2 originally. Half-Life. And Half-Life 2 comes out. And it's got one of the greatest freaking stories and character development and all that shit there that I've ever experienced in a video game. And then I played episode 1, and I played the orange box to get episode 2, and then what happens? We're left with a fucking cliffhanger for a decade, practically. Like, what the shit? What the shit? And, I mean, in the meantime, they've come out with a lot of really good games, like Left 4 Dead was fucking amazing. I loved Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. But what the shit? What the shit, mate? Huh? Brew, why are you not giving us a new game, Brew? The fuck, Brew? So, pissed off about that. I'm going to be also playing soon, I think. I'm going to try and finish Arkham Origins. Warner Brothers Montreal, you guys just didn't do a good job. Rocksteady did so much better on the first 2 games than Origins. It's just the fighting system doesn't feel the same. I don't know. That bridge is a pain in the ass to deal with. There's just a few things about it that I don't really like. Just don't like. Let's see. We want to have a yard. I want to have a yard here. So when Arkham Knight comes out, I'm definitely going to get that because that looks fucking great. And in anticipation of Arkham Knight coming out, I kinda want to get Arkham Origins finished. Do you know? Brew? How did I do this? I don't remember now. I think it was kind of like this. Whoops. So yeah, I'm gonna be definitely playing some Arkham Origins soon. That'll be a stream because like I said, I want to get the first game finished in time for the second one that's coming out. Or sorry, I want to get Arkham Origins finished in time to see the rest of the story, so that I'm all caught up with the games because I really loved playing Arkham Asylum. That was one of my favorite games of a couple years back. Excuse me. And Arkham City was fucking amazing. What a good game. Like, you couldn't do a better job. And then Arkham Origins was just kind of meh. Like I said, the major thing for me was the fighting system did not feel right. It did not feel right. And that really ruined it for me because it just wasn't the same style of fighting system that was in the first 2. And that was so weird how, like, I was really excited to play the game, and as soon as that fighting system started to bother me, I really super fast lost interest in the game because it just wasn't any good. And the game itself is fine. It's just that fighting system drives me fucking insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, we're short on this side here. Okay. There's about to become some really annoying noise in the background. I got a timer set, so I'm going to go turn that thing off. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, so the one of the things about this prison, the way I have it set up here, is this was kind of like, I did not plan this out. If you guys had watched this stream, you would have been shaking your head about how fucking terrible of a planning job I was doing when I was making this. But basically, here's the layout. Okay? Prison block, prison block. Prison block, prison block, prison block, prison block. Okay? And then the last prison block will be right here. Alright, so once again we've gone with the centralized design. I don't know what I'm going to do with this space here. Probably nothing. But once again, we've gone with the centralized design. The reasoning for the centralized design, of course, is the main thing that happens with these prisoners is their travel time. So, you know, travel time sucks in this game. And these guys, the clock moves faster than they can ever possibly move. So what happens is, you see a lot of times what happens is these guys will be lollygagging around, and by the time they get over here to the workshops, boom, you know, it's already too late. Oh, we gotta go for lunch. Oh, I've made it in for lunch. I've had one bite and lunch is over. Boom. And then they get mad because they're starving or some bullshit like that, and it's my fucking fault somehow. So I don't like that at all. That makes me fucking angry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat these guys into routine with centralized everything, more or less. The workshops have to be close to the front because you need the supplies. If you put them way the fuck over here, the guys spend all their time bringing the supplies over, so that doesn't work. I'm just going to make the kitchen a little bit bigger here. These are too big. There we go. Okay. So the eating area obviously is going to be this big area here. It just doesn't look right, does it? Alright. So this will be our eating area. Entrances to this are going to be like up here kind of thing. Or probably like over here kind of thing. And same with this bottom corner here. It'll be like right here. And this one will be like right here. Alright. So this is how the prison's going to look. And same situation right here. Alright, so the doorways be like that. Why is this so much longer down here? This should be the same distance, and it's definitely not. 28. Did I get the dimensions of this wrong? 23. This should be 23, but it's definitely not 23. It's 25. Fuck me. That's better. Okay, we'll just do that quick fix on that. That'll take 2 seconds. Hey, brew. Oh, okay. I see what I did there. So we got to make this actually a little bit bigger. Da, 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 da. $24. Gotta work with what we gotta work with here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. So make this just a tad bit bigger. Yeah, so the whole idea here is food is the biggest thing to keep these guys happy. If you can keep them well fed, they don't get quite as fucking cranky. And then you don't have to deal with that shit. So, we're definitely going to try and make sure that these guys have their food on a regular basis here. And that should be 4 as well. And it is. Okay, so this is the basic layout that I've gone for with the prison. This is actually a nicer layout than the actual layout that I ended up making. So I'm probably going to change the one that I've got already set up to make it look more like this, because this is much nicer if I do say so myself. But we'll see what how that thing turns out. Actually, this is a much nicer layout than what I designed. I'm going to have to change my layout to be more closer to this. Perfection. Anyway, so let's just go over what we've got here briefly. All right. Deliveries area, export, garbage. Okay. The main entrance to prison is here. This is the visitor's entrance here. There'll be a guard stationed in here, probably with one of those controllers, and he'll just be responsible for these 3 doors here. That's the kind of idea I want to do with that. The main reason that you always want to put the visitors, I used to put the visitor station right here, but I just wanted to change shit up a little bit here. You know, we can't always have exactly the same fucking map every alpha. That's not going to be very fun. So let's mix it up, right? Try something different. Try something new. The game changes, so you got to change with the game. So we'll move everything down here like that. Visitors come up in through here. They go down to the visitation area. Boom. Holding cell. New prisoners come in here. I'll probably put a prison door like right there so that, or maybe not. I want everybody going in this way. Less ways to get in and out of the prison, the better. And the more that they'll use the way I want it designed. So new prisoners come in here. Here's our holding cell. Here's our shower for our holding cell. Down here we've got our infirmary and our medical ward. Kitchen. The kitchen is set up like this. Basically what happens is the food and shit gets brought in here. It'll be brought into the kitchen this way. Garbage will be brought out this way and brought over here. I'm trying to make it so that this is as fast or faster way to get to the garbage so they'll actually use it. I may have to move this up and make an actual doorway here just for garbage kind of thing. That way they'll actually utilize it. Kitchen. Boom. I'll make a doorway like right there kind of thing between the serving trays so they can just leave here and go across the main hallway into the kitchen. Boom. The main hallway. This is where it gets important. Okay, if guys are going up to their cells, they'll walk up this hallway here. If they want to go to their cells, they'll walk up this hallway here. If they want to go over to the yard, which is going to be this room here, they'll just walk through here. Same idea. Same idea. Common room. Exactly same setup here. This is actually a much nicer layout than what I actually designed. I'm going to probably change my layout to look more like this because this actually has a little bit more functionality to it that I like. So common room and a yard, common room here. So this will be where all their games and shit is going on. Cell block 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like I said, I'm going to try for around 500 prisoners at the most in here. There's no real reason to go any higher than that for prisoner count. Let's see what we got over here. So office, warden, accountant, chief, and maintenance man. That's their private offices there. This is going to be the kennel for dogs, the staff room for resting, and the armory. And then this will be the security station, main security station of the prison. Utilities will be up here. Forestry will be up here. These will be all workshops along here. And I'll design that so that you can fit the 23 guys in each one of those. Main hallway of our prison, obviously. Down here we've got a psychiatrist, 4 psychiatrist offices. That'll actually be like that. The 4 psychiatrist offices will be right here. This will be a laundry, classroom. Haven't decided. Maybe this will be 4 classrooms. Who knows, right? So we'll just do like that for right now. We'll decide what happens with this space later on. But for right now, we've got the 2 classrooms set up here. It's always nice to have some extra space because you never know what you might want to add in later on. And that's our prison, guys. That's exactly how she is going to be set up. It'd be nice if you could actually have, 2 kitchens, 2 stuff like that, but it just doesn't work well that way. It's better to have one centralized kitchen where all the guys can come into, one centralized yard, because they just don't seem to want to ever use more than 1 yard. Each one of these places are going to have multiple cell blocks, or 2 showers in each cell block. Boom, 2 big showers in each cell block. Same idea down here. perimeter fence will be around this whole place to prevent anybody from tunneling out. Okay, so thanks very much, guys. This will be episode 1 here, and I'll upload episode 2 and 3 as well. But thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. See you in the next episode of Evan Better Presents Prison Architect, Alpha 23.